Alrighty, everyone. I did some technical fun stuff today. I was fooling around with some of the music stuff, but anyway, we're here with a brand new episode of Journey to the Farlands and a commentary one at that. This is going to be an interesting episode, actually. I've got a cool idea cooked up from a comment I received. So, yeah, we're here. We're about to hop right on in. It's been a little bit since I've talked on stream, so here you go. Here's a nice, lovely episode. Anyway, what we're on the lookout for today, I'm just getting straight into it. What we're on the lookout for today is a nice lava pool. They seem to be quite common, so we're gonna try and find one of those. The title of the stream may give away just what I am going to get up to today. We're going to be accelerating our journey a little bit today, beyond what I usually do. I'm not modding it, don't worry. I'm not making this illegitimate. We're just gonna do a nether venture today, which I swore I never would do after the Halloween episode, but you know, oh maybe I should do a backup. No, we'll play it fair. We'll play it fair today. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what would happen if I died. That would be really annoying. So we're just gonna try not to die. Oh God, we're testing my fears today, because lava was the thing that killed me before, although it was a lava pool that killed me, or not lava pool, but it was like a lava fall thing in a cave. So you know, I survived the Nether for like 2 hours, over just 100 days ago. So could I do it again? Maybe I could. Anyway, welcome to episode 87 of Journey to the Farlands. I've dubbed it the Magmatic Terror. This is an episode I came up with the title for ahead of time, so that's why it has that name before. Sometimes I am not as creative when I start, but I figured I'd use this combination of words because I've been wanting to do something magma related and also terror related. So let's hope the terror is not my terror. I figure the terror is just encompassing of the nether itself. But we'll see what happens. We got some resources we can use. I'll probably go use iron, just because we're going to be going through a lot of stuff. I'm going to make plenty of stew so we don't die, but there's also lava. Although if I'm careful, we should be fine. Well, this will be a very similar format to the Halloween episode, except no texture pack this time. We're just gonna see what we can do today. And we'll see how far we can walk in the nether, because the nether's quite annoying, you'll find, to walk in. Although it is 8 times the progress. We'll need to bring some prerequisite stuff first, though. I'm not gonna go straight into the nether with no preparation required. We're gonna do some stuff. Anyhow, we got a nice empty inventory anyway. We can clean it up. Get ourselves some flint so we can make flint and steel. We got plenty of mushrooms, so we'll have plenty of mushroom stew to hopefully not die to the ghasts. I don't think gas will be the cause of our doom anyway. They're pretty okay. Could be a knock on wood situation, but hopefully we're gonna be okay. This is kind of my what do I call it? One of my fun types of episodes that I don't do very often. And I probably it would be unlikely I do this, but someone suggested I do some nether adventuring. I mean, they probably assumed if I would go the entire rest of the journey in the nether, which is only like a million blocks or something in the nether. Times 8. Yeah, it would be like a million or so, which does not sound like it's very far, but trust me, when you go to the nether, you kind of figure out that it's very terrifying. Especially back here where you can't sprint away. You gotta kind of just walk. But I figured I'd accept the challenge. Kind of put a bit of a spin on things, gives me a bit of an excuse to do a commentary episode since I haven't really been thinking of all that much to talk about lately. But I guess I could talk in terms of series in the meantime while we're doing all this stuff. But in terms of series, Sarber will be kind of filmed infrequently. I'll kind of just film that whenever I feel like it. It's not going to be all the time for that. Yeah, the viewership definitely influences me as well with things like Journey of the Farlands. It's the most viewed series, so I put the most focus into this. But I also want to put some focus into other stuff like Minecraft Through Time. I've seen that get some good viewership, so I'm gonna put some work into that over the next little while. And Hardcore Adventures, I'm gonna do one more episode, and then I'll kind of just leave it off, probably, at least until a later point. I wonder, actually, maybe I could use the shovel. But I figure I wait on Hardcore Adventures until maybe when I want to. I might just play it on my own time too. I don't know. Or I might just scrap the series altogether. Because it hasn't really. It's been like. It was like Newcraft with viewership where it hasn't really got a whole lot. So I'm not too worried about that. But I've been busy with Sarber lately. At least not filming it, but I've been playing it a lot. So I've been quite busy with that. So I'll have some stuff to show off next episode. Yeah, I guess if there is one. All right. But in terms of Journey of the Farlands, we're here at what's 2.55 million. We might cross 2.6 million today or more. Who knows? Just how far we'll get in the nether ventures. It might not even just be one episode today. It might extend into a second episode. Ooh, a two-part special. I might have to make a Megasode out of this. So it might not actually be episode 87, for all I know. But at least right now it is. Talk about it. I don't really reference it much anyway. So if my references are out of date, then, oh, Beam of 4, you can shake your fist at me for seconds or whatever. You get out of your system. Anyway, we're looking for some obsidian. I'm gonna get enough for at least 2 portals, because we're gonna be doing 1 in and 1 out. Just like the Halloween episode. And yeah, if I feel like continuing the journey onward, if I, end the episode in the nether, and we just decide to do the journey in the nether for a while, then, so be it, I guess. But I'll kind of see how it goes. Hopefully, be okay, though. I've manned the nether before. I don't know if I'd call myself a pro, but we do have some diamond gear, which I don't know if that'll really help. It's not gonna hurt, so. I'll probably, yeah, like I said, go down to iron for a little while, because you do mine a lot of netherrack. I might make another diamond pick, just because I need to mine. I think another diamond pick should be fine, but I'm probably not going to go too deep into resources in terms of the nether venture. Oh, that's a good title for maybe next episode or something, if I continue it. Oh, wow, what a wonderful time. Anyway, I've been busy. Well, not really. Well, I mean, not Journey of the Farlands busy. You guys can see that. I've been Sarber busy. I've actually been getting into that more than Newcraft, I could say now. Me and Devin have been having some fun, so I'll have to stream that at some point. Maybe when we're doing some grinding stuff with villagers or something coming up soon. And Hardcore Adventures, I got the mod pack working, so we can do the mods. Not really, I just wanted to have some fun little mods to throw in, just for the heck of it, just because I already have 2 vanilla series, so I figured I'd mod it a little bit It's not going to be super impactful, but it'll still be kind of interesting nonetheless. So yeah, that's all ready to go. I don't know when I'll film that. It could be tomorrow. It kind of depends on when I'm not busy. It's been 2 weeks since the last episode, but I've just been so caught up with things, you know. But I will try my best to get an episode out sometime soon. And I'm not going to promise anything for Sarber. And Minecraft Through Time, I'm quite excited about, so I'll probably film another episode of that in due time. And yeah, kind of just the things. But I think this could be kind of a fun way to get some coverage in the world. It's not necessarily cheating, as it is an alternative method at traveling. We get to travel 8 times the speed of walking in the nether, at the expense of the nether being a hellhole that we just have to deal with. So yeah, there's gonna be some bridges to cross, or I guess in nether terms, burn. But that'll be probably this episode, if I can run into one of those lava pools. If I don't run into a lava pool for the entire episode, it'll just be a nice hour-long build-up to nothing, or however long the episode is. I swear I run into them so often though, so I assume we should run into one at some point. The eternal vernal nether dimension be interesting to explore again for the second time in this world. In the 6 months that I've played this world, the last time we went, we did like 30k, I think, like 30 40k in like the span of 2 hours, which is amazing. I mean, it was treacherous, but I feel like this time with some diamonds, like I'm gonna fund this with a few diamonds, then better than last time, because we just went straight to iron, and it was quite crazy. Yeah, I guess you guys can watch that very adventure. It's very cool. Ooh, I gotta make sure no mobs kill me though. Be good to get there in one piece. Get to the Farlands in one piece, ideally, but we've had some hiccups along the way for sure. I got my bed, and we're just gonna continue. I haven't ran into any lava yet. I'm sure maybe I might have seen some, but I don't remember. I usually run into them during the episodes, and I just have to like waltz around them, a little bit of whistling, you know. But I haven't had much luck today. The 11 minutes we've been walking. Or I guess the odd 10 minutes now. The full day has passed. Okay. I mean, for all I know, this could just be a big old jape, and you guys are just gonna get lured into thinking this was this was a nether episode, which I guess I could have planned ahead for, but I just kind of saw the comment, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea to do another nether adventure, even though it's not Halloween. But I figure it's kind of still a nice little thing we could do. And then I gotta find that lava pool so we can get that 20 obsidian, and then head onward to the nether. However long it takes. I honestly don't really know how long we'll be in the nether. If you're in the nether, I'm pushing my own, so it's a bit of a gamble. Although that's even if I do get close to dying, which I should be fine. As long as I don't provoke the pigmen, and I'm eating plenty of mushroom stew when I get fired at by the ghasts. And I'm just wary of my surroundings, because the nether's a little bit unpredictable with its terrain. It's definitely got a bunch of drops and gravel patches and things, but if you're careful, you'll be fine. That's just what I shall do. Going to definitely keep an eye out though. Although we could just be walking past them and I'm none the wiser to the fact. And this should also make up for some of the times I have not played. Not able to Starboard, and then I went to the movies, and I had homework I had to do, and then it was a day, so I did not have time to film. Oh, there's a lava thing over there, but it's not a patch of lava that we need. Just one little source. All right. I know there's lava over there, but I'm holding off grabbing it from that source because I do need a lot of obsidian, a good amount. So I'm going to probably see about finding an actual pond of lava. I guess I did have another portal at Uno. I did. Oh, like I guess it's. I have been to the Nether. I guess I did lie about the nether venture thing, but I haven't been on a proper nether adventure since October 31st of last year, Halloween of last year. And since then, I guess just last month I was venturing to get some glowstone, but it was not very much of a venture. I'll be honest. It was pretty bare bones. I was just grabbing glowstone for like some decor in the house, I think. I did it for fun because I was like, I haven't gotten glowstone in a while like that. So I wanted to. But I hardly ever use glowstone anymore, I notice. I really only use like torches and lanterns, although I haven't really built many huge bases lately though. Most of my bases are pretty befitting of torches and lanterns and things. So maybe with my bigger bases, some more unique sources to play, but for right now, I've not really experimented too much. But I guess at Uno I did, which is Outpost 2. Would even argue it's not Outpost 2, but I made a thing for it and I said Outpost 2 and it's all the way back there. I'm not going back there anyway, so it's fine. Outpost 2 is a second outpost I have built. Anywho, I figured we would have found a lava pool by now, or at least wait at some point soon in the episode. If not, then I'll just be like, well, it was just a prank, get pranked. Just a big old prank, prankety prank. At least we're still walking nonetheless. Even if I don't get to the nether today, might have to change the episode title. So, some of the things I say age badly, but oh well, what the heck? Gotta have some fun. A little bit of fun. So yeah, now we're in alpha in Minecraft through time. I figure I'd have a bit of an opportunity since during the Farlands I have so much to talk about. Oh my goodness, so much. I cannot fit it all in one episode. But I need some other stuff I can drag or pick out, talk about. Hopefully you don't mind me kind of rambling on about my other series. So we're in alpha now in Minecraft through time. We initially started in one of the last inf-dev versions, and now we've made it to alpha, which has been a lot of fun to play. We're doing a nice castle base now, where we're working on that. So that's kind of neat. Settled a new area, as opposed to the inf-dev area with like my little starter base. I've now moved on. We got diamonds and all the lovely things. All those wonderful, wonderful little things we got. The diamonds, we got some redstone. Can make some redstone contraptions if I really want. I'll probably have double doors on the castle, so I might have to do the double door redstone thing. Episode I think a little bit, but like you can't like double pressure plates. don't really work the way you intend them to back then. So I have to make a nice mechanism to open the door with or 2 pressure plates. If it's just one, then you're fine. One pressure plate works just fine, but 2, you have to do some weird finagling. I've heard. Because during the Farlands in Outpost Uno, I realized that when I was doing the double doors on the front, and I was like, oh, I should have pressure plates. They just didn't work. Well, not that they didn't work, it just only like one would open, and it would be weird and flickery with the doors opening and closing. So I was like, okay. And then I saw a video that was like, you need to actually build this mechanism. I'm like, oh, oh, I realize that now. That's how you get it to work. It's pretty cool. There's redstone solutions to things. Pretty primitive redstone, but you can still get some stuff done. I mean, I guess Etho proves that. I guess pretty much all people who pretty much did redstone back in the day. But yes. That is most wonderful indeed. Although, actually, it would be quite ironic if I named the episode the Magmatic Terror and there's nothing going on in the episode that has to do with magma. You know, maybe I'll just name it that for the irony if it doesn't end up working out. Oh, we're only 20 minutes in, so we got another good 40 minutes of footage or so. Unless I get to the nether, then I might film a bit longer, who knows. Or I might just end the episode in the nether and be like, hey, we're in the nether, let's end the episode, and then make this like a 3-parter. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping through a little bit, doing some skipping through the world here. We're not gonna cheat though, so I am not cheating. Cannot say I'm a cheater because it is a perfectly valid method. I just don't do nether travel because it's boring. It's boring as heck. I mean, it's 1.5 million long block journey to the Farlands if I wanted to do the nether route. I think it's like 1.5 million, something around that ballpark measurement. And it's just so annoying to travel through the nether. It'd be quite the challenge. If any of you want to do that challenge, I mean, be my guest. But I'm just saying it's not the easiest thing in the world doing something like that. I've been in the nether for multiple different instances, and it's not fun. Even the beta version, I know most of you are used to the nether update now, with all the piglins and things, but the nether still was quite terrifying back then. Not necessarily because it's sophistication, but just because of the terror of getting chased by ghasts and trying not to fall into lava pits and all that. I think I turned mobs off in that, so I'm probably not going to do that this time unless I get super scared. I may do that. So that's like one of my defense mechanisms. So yeah, maybe that's a bit more cheaty. You can maybe shake your fist at me for a bit longer than a few seconds for that. But yeah, gonna work our way over here though. Get our bed placed. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta fill our. I don't want to fill my inventory up with beds just yet. I might just do it like I craft the beds once a day until we get to that lava pool. Because I don't want to fill up my inventory with beds if we're gonna be going efficiency route with things. Oh, hello creepers. Oh, I'm doing stuff. All right. I'm doing stuff. I'm being efficient. Not quite as maximum efficient as I was in the other episode I filmed on Sunday. If you guys are wondering why I called it maximum efficiency, it's because I dictated an entire English assignment. Well, it was a script. I dictated it during the episode. So I was doing some multitasking. I mean, I could have just done it after I filmed it because I had I could have done it for a while afterwards. But I was like, I should just do that. And I also went through my emails, so I was being ultra efficient. Being super duper efficient. Getting all that stuff kind of off the to-do list. Yeah. That is what it is. I was started to begin the job search again, so I'm on the prowl for a new job. So things may be changing. Well, at least for the weekends. I probably won't do days my new job just because, or when I get my new job, just because I'm more than busy on weekdays with more demanding classes. All of them demanding. I'm not just being like, oh yeah, one of them is like kind of easy. They're all relatively difficult. Some of them you can kind of coast, but still have to put a large amount of effort into pretty much all of them. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. An interesting few months here. Then next year, I got one semester left, and then I'll kind of just think on things, reflect, and probably work a job, and then probably do some Journey to the Farlands. So we got another good year and a bit in for the series, maybe a year and a half of filming. So hopefully that will be enough time to get to the Farlands if I do efficient enough of a job during the summer, if I'm not too busy. And I guess pretty much any other time I'm not really too over encumbered by anything. So yes. I still have yet to find that lava pool. We'll just keep it going until then. I might, if not, then I'll just, if we don't have any luck, then I'll just do some no commentary episodes until we find it and be like, ew. Could be like a little bit of a wait, but I wanted to get on the bandwagon a little bit. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. Constantly seeing some new terrain here. It's always a surprise, isn't it? Seeing infinitely new terrain, at least until we reach the Farlands. So there's some kind of neat introspective look on things. Well, if you're like, oh, what is going on here? It's an infinitely generating world. Well, quote unquote infinite, you know. We here at Journey to the Farlands know that the world is not truly infinite. I mean, even the Farlands don't necessarily mark the end of the world. There's still more to the world, per se. There's just a point where you do fall through the world, but I'm not going to that point, at least yet. I want to have some fun at the Farlands if I'm gonna put in the work, like put in like the year and a half, 2-year effort to get to the Farlands, I'm gonna at least try and enjoy myself when I get there. I know most people just kind of hang out there, but Alrighty, we're back here. Anyhow, I was talking about I had a nice muffin. Anywho, the journey continues, and I have yet to find any lava. Oh, go figure. Go figure. I guess I could talk about what I've been doing in hardcore adventures. What I got planned for that. The next episode probably just be some diamond mining. Probably nothing crazy. Maybe some base planning. Maybe we'll do that as well. I don't know. I feel like I'm on the same page with a lot of these worlds right now, so I'm kind of rolling them out a bit differently, or trying to make them a bit different. I guess not during the Farlands. This is always kind of an enigma compared to everything else I do. But, you know, I'm still enjoying this, of course. To the max. Well, about as much as I can. Like I said, I guess I kind of explained my enjoyment of Journey of the Farlands, where it's kind of just a lot of enjoyment stretched out over a long period of time. So I'm not like excited all the time to play, but I always love getting progress done, as I know I'm just that much closer to oblivion, to the end of the world sort of deal. What I call the end of the world, or you may call the Farlands. Because technically the end of the world is not really the valid term. Like you can go out like 30, not like 30 million or whatever. I believe, which I don't know how far you can go. I don't remember the complete distance. I know the world generates out to like 32 million, and then after that's kind of funky. Out to like infinity, but but so technically there is some semblance of the world gen out far enough, but it really just deteriorates further and further the more you go out. So the Farlands is just the beginning of what's to come, sort of deal. So, yeah, it's definitely interesting. Just that's the tip of the iceberg, although it's kind of a cool tip of an iceberg. As I've kind of continually shown the Farlands. If you guys want to know what that is, what the Farlands are, you can, or if you don't know already, feel free to look them up. I've occasionally shown the pictures of the Farlands, but I probably won't do that right now just because I'm a bit preoccupied with walking. But yeah, they're a pretty neat little thing. Pretty, or not little. They're pretty large, big old like square shape. The Farlands go out that 12.5 million distance. We're going that kind of on the diagonal, so it's a bit different. I think it's more like 17 million if you do the diagonal route. So we're gonna walk much more than you would typically walk if you want to go to the Farlands. So yeah, the corner. Not a real particular reason why I've gone to the corner. I think it's just kind of neat to get the best of both worlds. It was kind of cool. Not a whole lot else to it other than that. Kind of just trying to enjoy the times, kind of doing it in an interesting manner. Not necessarily meaningful or anything, but it has some meaning to me. Kind of a fun thing to do. And I can still kind of keep other things in balance. Well, I do notice I have a bit of trouble keeping, like if I want to play a lot on Sarbor, then I can't keep Journey to the Farlands in Flux, and vice versa. So that's why when Journey to the Farlands was so high, I also had like peak low interest in Newcraft. And what else? The Fellowship. So I gotta kind of keep it in flux. I gotta kind of balance it out. Make sure that, like, if I do spend a lot of time in Journey to the Farlands, I do vice versa for Sarbor and my other, or at least respect my other stuff a little bit, but that stuff doesn't really need to contest with this. But Sarbor, I kind of enjoy that. It's kind of a different experience to this, so I like to get a bit of both now, rather than just completely reign dominant over Journey to the Farlands. Even today I got some Sarbor in when I could have been streaming this. So yeah, I'm kind of just balancing things out, filling them out. Kind of the gist. Oh, I think I might have found a lava pool. It looks like that might be it. Usually when you see the stone, like, yeah. Usually when you see the stone, that's a telltale sign like that. Sometimes it's just like a weird world gen thing, which is fairly common, but this time we were lucky. All right, let's harvest some obsidian. Ooh. All right. We have got access to our obsidian. Now we have to just mine it, and then I'll probably go to the nether, do a bit of walking, and then I'll probably just wrap up the episode, which I know is a bit of a tease for like the nether episode, but I'm also getting to the end of the tether here because I got to read my novel for English class that I bought. So I'm gonna read a bunch of that, do some piano stuff. So yeah. I'll still do a little bit. I want to get to the nether and do a bit of walking in the nether, but we're gonna just take it on easy. Just gonna hang out under here, probably. And then we'll do a bed, so then at least if we die, we do respawn. I mean, not that, I mean, if we do die, I'm probably not gonna be able to get my stuff back. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I'd respawn at my bed. It's been a bit iffy, like I've been glitching about with respawning and stuff before in the past, so I'm not too hopeful. So I'm just gonna try not to die, like, you know, my life depends on it. So let's just hope that that'll be okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna just kind of camp out in here for the time being. Right. Got another access to another 5 of these. There's 6 now. All right, we'll just mine this out and then we'll get a nice portal set up. I'll probably get my inventory prepped as well for the nether because you do have to change your loadout a little bit if you plan on doing nether voyaging like me. I can't just have beds and boats. That's not gonna do anymore. The nether isn't built for that kind of thing. And water buckets are useless unless you have ice, which I don't think you can even harvest in this version. I think I've tried. I don't think you can. But there was a glitch where you could get water in the nether through ice. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back with the obsidian stuff. Righty. Where are we at for obsidian? No. Okay. I can work with this. It's also incredibly slow mining obsidian, you'll come to realize, so I don't really do it all that often. But today is an exception to that rule. That is, yeah, most accepted exception. Wow, it's quite slow. The most exciting footage ever gathered of the Farlands. More exciting than walking itself. Probably gonna clear out or get some more water going in case there's a lava layer. And we'll clear it up. Oh, I think this one's like only a 1 thick, which is good. 20 obsidian, jeezums. That's a lot of obsidian. Anyway, while I'm doing this, I guess I've already talked about most of what I wanted to talk about. Kind of just got the nether venture ahead. That lies ahead. Oh, I gotta watch some Doctor Who too. Maybe if I do a no commentary episode soon, I'll watch some Doctor Who. I'm quite occupied, actually, I notice. Like my days are usually fill up pretty quickly with stuff. Whether it be Cyber or Journey of the Farlands or homework. Homework usually is the thing. And then reading, which I do like an hour of after my stuff. So even after I'm done streaming, I still read and I do piano stuff. So yeah, I got a busy day. A most busy day. Yeah, I guess I did grab 20 obsidian before as well. Because I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, yeah, I guess I did have to grab 20 obsidian because there's no way of getting out of the nether without the portal. Unless you go all the way back the way you came. So I did have a way of getting to it. But trust me folks, this is going to be worth it. Although my coordinates might be weird for the day, however many days it takes to do this operation. So it may get some weird coordinates. So I don't know, I'll see. I think I just have to multiply them by 8 and I get the regular coordinates, so I guess I could still translate them for you guys. So we had our starting position today, which was the end of Sunday, right? If I got the coordinates for that, that would be sucky if I didn't. Yeah, the 21st or the 20th we didn't get coordinates, so we started today at 2,557,403. We've walked a rough 3K today. Although that's no surprise, I haven't really been focusing on the walking aspect of things. I'm hoping the nether adventure can kind of pay us forward in that regard a little bit. I don't know just how much we'll be able to walk, because times 8, like if we walk like 10K, that's 80,000 blocks. If we walk 20K, that's already like 20K, 2 times 8, you know, that's 160K. It just compounds. But it's also a lot harder to cover. So we'll see. We'll see how far we get. I was able to get some decent coverage. Oh, maybe get off the mining of this obsidian. Hearing that zombie. You know, this bed is gonna be kind of a weird spot. It's gonna be in a little hidey hole here. The lava pool hidey hole. Just because I don't really want to escape here just yet. I get it. Yeah, it's just 1 block. We only need 2 more anyway. And we should be ready to prep ourselves for the nether adventure. Or the nether venture as I'm calling it. You'll notice, if you stick around long enough, you'll notice that I really like to shorten things, or I kind of combine things, make compounds. Like Megasode, Minisode. Like my made up words I do. I guess the Megasode and Minisode are made up terms. Those are exactly what I was getting at. So we're gonna just light this place up with some torches. And hopefully we should be fine for the night. Then we'll begin our nether adventure. In the nether. Wow, go figure. Well, we're gonna get a nice bed, the last bed for a little while. I am considering doing a backup of the world. I know it would be kind of cheating to revert to a backup, but I also have done it before. And it's most necessary if I want to keep the integrity of the series, because I know you guys have argued about, or not argued, but you guys are like, well, if you die, then just it's you've done your part, but I want to get to the Farlands. I'm not gonna just stand by. But seriously, I do want to get to the Farlands, so I'm gonna try and at least do some stuff. Oh, I want to make cobblestone as well. Cobblestone's a good material. I'm gonna put the boats away. We don't need those. The disc I can hang on to. Bowl, yeah. In fact, I might even make more bowls, so we can have plenty of mushroom stew. That's really gonna be our main food source in the nether. And I'm gonna swap out, actually we can still use the compass. I'll probably have F3 menu open a lot in the nether because that'll be important. Crafting table, I don't think I really need to have like in my direct inventory. Make another diamond pickaxe for for safe measure. Cobblestone I'll kind of just keep there. I don't think there's too much else. I guess maybe just that or the crafting table. But we're about ready to go. Oh yeah, it's gotta be like that. I'll make 2 flint and steels. And then we'll do that. Okay, then one last thing I need to make after the flint and steels and all that jazz. What else? I guess I need to just mine some cobblestone. And then we'll begin our nether ventures. And the reason why I'm mining cobblestone is because I can use it as a building block. I could also mine dirt as well. I guess I could get like a stack of each, maybe 2 stacks of one. Just because it's going to be important to stock up on resources, so we can pillar across without necessarily having to mine a whole bunch of netherrack. But I think I'll do a back here as well. I have to close the game for a minute. Maybe I probably can do it while the game's open. But anyway, I'm gonna probably close the game and then restart. Just so we can like go right back to the beginning of this in case things go horribly wrong. This will be a good like point to go back to in case I do die and I decide to be a wuss and take the easy way out, which is the me way to go. You guys can holler and yell at me all you want, but that's kind of my method with things. I guess I really only need dirt. I'll grab just a stack of this and I'll grab another stack of dirt. We're prepared this time. Last time, I'll tell you that. Was it already daytime? Did I miss my window? Oh, it is daytime. Yeah, it's not like the spawn point's really gonna matter if we die because I'm just gonna go back here. I might go back over to the previous bed even. Or do I wait until nighttime falls again? Tricky. Anyway, I'm gonna build the portal here. And I'll fill this up. And like that. And that is the nether portal. You've never seen one. Takes you to the nether dimension, which is much like what the real world has a description of the underworld. It's kind of like that, in case you guys don't know. Anyway, I'll kind of patch things up here a little bit. Figured I'd make it look a little bit spiffy. Anywho, I'll probably have a little door here, so I can run out in fear when I die and I'm like, I don't want to go back there. See, look at that wondrous base. Oh, got a creeper. Alright, anywho. I guess we should get a move on. Okay, what a wondrous base. Gosh, this is amazing looking. call me cheap, but I've been doing this journey for 6 months now. I figure at least I get like a few shots at it if I die. Sure, it ruins legitimacy a little bit, like, oh, you died and you went back, but like, whatever. I should be able to teleport back to my most recent bed anyway, which I'm not too sure why it wouldn't let me when I did die initially. Okay, I think we're finally ready, but I'm gonna do a quick backup. We're gonna do a quick backup, and then I'll just do reticular spines actually. It's more of one of those cases. And then I'll be right back. I shall just see how long it'll take. It might take a bit. My journey to the Farlands backups. So that was February 3rd. I could probably delete that one. That was probably from a while back, so I can delete that. And then I will move the other one over. The new one, the most recent one, the one that we were just playing on the main save. Instances. Yes. Saves. Oh yeah, it has all my screenshots. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't take too long. I know it's like a 30 gigabyte world file, but it actually only takes about like 3 minutes to copy over. Okay, well I'm gonna delete that other one so I free up that space on the recycle bin. I think it burns it down anyway. Okay. So that's from February 3rd. I can get rid of that one because we got this one now. I'll probably keep this one as like a main Journey to the Farlands, a backup. It'll be like the 6-month one. Just because it kind of makes sense to have at least one from every major stage of the world. I'll probably just start deleting some of the earlier ones too. Like I got like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. I got like one for like every major month except January, I think. I didn't do backup in January. But I usually do them like once a month. Or I usually do like less than that. Or I do like once a month, or I do like every other week. Usually when I remember to. I usually think about backing up. I'm like, whatever. But usually it kind of becomes important when it's already too late. So we're just going with the flow anyway. I might mute my mic for a minute while I wait for this. Impeccable timing. The backup's just finished. I gotta do some more stuff quickly. Gotta rename the backup, and then I'm gonna load the world with the backup securely saved. So we're right at the magma doom hidey hole. In case I do die again, which I hope not. I hope I don't have to resort to this, but I'm just gonna try and be tactful. Right, 2, 21, 23. All right, well, I guess 2023. There we go. Getting in school mode. That's how I do dates when I do this, my notes. Right. Well, I'm going to boot up the thing again, and I'm going to then hopefully get us in a safe position to start this nether venture. I mean, we're already like an hour into filming, so I probably don't have a whole lot of time to do the actual nether venture. I don't know if I'll actually, I might not wrap up the episode just yet. Might do a little bit, like a little snippet today. Okay. We are back. Oh, I gotta unmute my game. There we go. We've survived. So now we are here at this location relative to the... Anyway, I'm gonna take a screenshot and I might make one more quick bowl of stew. I guess I need the crafting table. Alright, folks. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. Guess I can get rid of the obsidian and that all now. Or I guess I should fill up the rest of my inventory with... I know I'm stalling. Oh, I broke a hole in the ceiling. I know I'm stalling, but I'm a bit... I need to fill up my inventory with materials. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm definitely not trying to push this further, the inevitable way. You know, first it was the backup, and now it's me in denial. Not denial per se, but you know. Oh, a bow might have been good, but no, it's too late for that. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're going. Okay. 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 It's been a while since I've been to the nether, so we'll be in a bit of a different position to where we were before. Oh. Oh, here we are. We've survived the expedition to the nether. We want to try and keep... Ah, here we are. This wonderfully... Oh, get some lag, of course. Okay, we expect nothing less from the nether. We also get infinite mushrooms from the nether, too. Well, if we're doing our journey to the Farlands method. Oh, crap. Alright, we'll have to walk around. Oh, gosh. Well, the journey begins. In the nether form. Wait, why is that? Oh, do we have to go this way? Oh, are we heading... The compass might be a bit off. Yeah, we're going the opposite direction. Cow? Oh no, the compass... What's going on with the compass? It's like all over the place. You see that? It's just spinning around. I thought I was using the compass as a bit of a guide, but it seems that that is not apparently what we should have been doing. Anyhow, I guess we'll just begin our maiden voyage into the fiery pits of doom. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to work our way through the nether like this. Mining along. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting so much lag in the nether. I'm not even loading any overworld chunks right now. Anyway. We're walking at a very quick speed in the overworld terms. Like we're walking lightning fast. Oh, not quite lightning, but pretty darn fast. Kind of a dangerous venture working your way around the nether like this, but we'll see what we can do. And I can crouch, which is good. Oh, yeah, which is good for opportunities like this. And we're gonna do it this time with full on. Oh yeah, we'll want to keep the coordinates as synced as possible as well, because the coordinates are times by 8. So if we get like a bit of a distance, I mean, we'll just have to account for that when we head home. Oh, there's so many mushrooms. That is a lot of mushrooms, which means we should be okay. The Journey of the Farlands does not like the nether, apparently. Oh, it burned that one. Singed that mushroom. I think it should be okay, though, for the most part. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just do it for like a good odd 15 minutes or so, maybe. And then we'll wrap up the episode. There's not really any real set point. I'm probably just going to barricade myself in a little hole with a door or something. I guess we have a limited supply right now, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, I guess the more we walk, the better for the journey here. Just because it's a great way to get ahead. I just don't think I'd make this commonplace in Journey of the Farlands. Plus, it's not as entertaining. It's just walking. You know, walking with my tail on fire is a bit nicer. I just prefer the regular walking. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can work my way around here, but I'm not seeing it ending. Might just have to dig a tunnel. We're working our way closer to those ghasts, so. Ooh. Yeah, we got both of them on our tail now. I was not joking about the tail on fire thing. They're on our tail, and I was not lying about that. Alright. Gonna hide. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Oh, there is an opening over there. I guess I can use this as a bit of a cheat. Oh well. We got 2 diamond pickaxes, because we break this at like a tremendous speed. Okay, we gotta go out here. This can help me find the openings. This was a nice opening, but we need a bit bigger of one. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm getting some stuff over here. I was like kind of cheaty, but then again, whatever. It's an in-game feature. It actually is, so. Maybe I'll work my way down to those pigmen over there. I assume they're pigmen, because there's only 2 different types of mobs in the nether. It's a 50-50, and I feel like the chances are pointing in the favor of it being zombie pigmen. But they'd be hovering around a bit more if they were ghasts. Alright, well we're gonna lose this diamond pickaxe in a bit. We got at least another diamond pickaxe to go. Okay, there was another opening. Oh, there we go. Okay, now how are we gonna... I gotta kind of figure out a bit of a plan to get around the nether, because it's kind of a maze. Okay, we're gonna go probably climb along there. So the coordinates are gonna desync a little bit. I do want to avoid soul sand like the plague though. Because soul sand is kind of annoying when we're just walking. You can't sprint. No easy way out for that. Fortunately. It's a bit of a ways to go this way. And there's also these ghasts to be worried of. Shoot. Oh. I can go over this way. Oh, there's... Beware of ghast, I guess. Guess we'll just... Oh, how do they see me? Weird. Okay. Was it like down in... Oh, is it down there? Ew. That is less preferable. I had one there. I'll just block my gaze so they don't see me. I don't think that's how it works, but... Oh, it seems to be working, so... I know we're kind of backpedaling, but we also have to kind of work our way through this perilous terrain and these perilous terrains of the nether. With kind of just the way things are going. We just have to try and get out of here. Or kind of around, not out. Not like we're trying to run to a certain location, per se. Okay, well I do want to see where I can get from here. Oh, hello. Quick standard dead meat here. I used to be terrified of ghasts, and now I see why. I do see why now. Oh, we got a like pillar over there or something. Oh, this is a most enjoyable situation to be in. Oh, snap. Oh, goodness. You know what? You know, that's a good point to end it. That's a good point to end the episode. Oh my goodness, guys. This is a fun time. Fun time. Okay, well that's gonna wrap it up for the episode. Bit of a cliffhanger, but you know, we're just gonna roll with it. I guess next episode we'll see what happens in the nether adventures. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, I suppose. We won't die.